the moment and of a force about a point. The definition of this, you have some arbitrary body, and you have a force applied at some location. So let's say this is the force F applied at this point that I'm going to call P. And let's say this is the about point. Then define this new vector rho that goes from the about point to where the force is applied. That's the rho vector, Greek letter rho. Then the moment about A produced by that force F is equal to the rho vector crossed with F. Where rho is a vector from the about point to the point where the force is applied. Another way you can think of that then is that mathematically the rho vector is equal to the coordinates of P minus the coordinates of A. When I do these, what I like to do for bookkeeping as much as anything else is set up a, rotational Newton's second law says you're going to add up all the moments applied by all the forces about your point A. So I always set up a table with rows representing individual loads. And the columns with places for that rho vector, the force vector, and the moment vector. So like rho, force, moment. And then it's really nice if you make a mistake and you can go back and you have all your old data sitting there, you know exactly where it is. It's easy to calculate the moment. You never get the order wrong or anything. So let's say that we have some force. This is just an example. I'm just making up these. Say that we have a force F. So we have a rho for that. And we have a force R. And we have a couple that I'm going to call just M. Okay. So let's say from whatever about point we've chosen, the rho vector to this force F is 0, 2, 1. The force vector is 0, 6,500, 0. Now the moment is the cross product of these two in this order. So you just get negative 6,500, 0, 0. Let's say this R vector has a, or this force R has a rho vector of 1, 0, 0. The force is 0, 0, negative 9,000. And so the moment is 0, positive 9,000, 0. And then if this m is just a couple, we're not worried about either of these two things. We don't care about that. Couples don't produce any force, you know, because they're equal and opposite forces. So we can just write this in as whatever it is, you know, 0, 0, 5,000 or whatever. This wouldn't be a two-dimensional problem because we have non-zero values for all these. But the key thing is now, so first, having it formatted this way made it easy to calculate the moment without messing anything up. You know. The second thing is now sitting here in one space, you have all the force vectors that you're going to add up. So the entire left side of Newton's second law is right here. You're just adding up this vector plus this, plus, you know, keep going down. And for rotational Newton's second law, everything's right here, the left side of the equation. So this plus this plus this. And then in both cases, all you have to worry about is the mass times acceleration part.